Oh boy. Alright, against the odds, game one, we were playing 5-color Swarmyard Descendants Path Shapeshifter combo. I think we need to mulligan. Well, this isn't great. We only have one land. Oh man. And we are up against Tron. Would have rather not drawn Bringer of the Black Dawn. Ugin isn't that scary on turn 2. Well, I guess we are on Moththus Changeling Beatdown plan. Alright, we'll keep... If our opponent just never draws another land, and we will get there in, well, 6 or 7 turns with our Moththus Changelings. Oh boy. Now our opponent's probably in business. Oh god. Well, we're not going to win this one. If our opponent plays a Karn, we're scooping. Well, let's see. If he hits our land, we can kill the Karn. But, yeah. Well, I guess we'll kill the Karn, but then we definitely scoop to our opponent playing anything. Since we still have not drawn another land. Ugin, yep, that does it. I mean, technically we're not dead, but we are dead. We have 0 lands. Alright, let's get a good hand this time for game 2. We got our Swarmyard. Alright, we'll just play tap land, pass the turn. It's really all about how fast our opponent's hand is. Well, we're just going to play a Changeling. Play our Swarmyard. Idyllic Tutor for our Descendants Path. Pass the turn. Next turn we can Thoughtseize into Descendants Path. Spellsky, okay. Well, we are going to Thoughtseize. See if our opponent has Tron. What do they need? Power Plant? Well, I guess we take Pyroclasm and hope we get lucky. Come on! Unless our opponent draws, like, the missing Tron piece off the top. Or another Pyroclasm. Looks like we're going to get to spin the dice on our Descendants Path. Spin the wheel! Will it be an Emrakul? That would be so sweet! Oh, yep, Forest. Oblivion Stone, yep. Well, we get at least one swing. Alright. Alright, here it is. Descendants Path reveals Skeletal Changeling. Okay. Well, it's a creature. Another Thoughtseize is fine. So now we can Thoughtseize. They have another Pyroclasm, but that doesn't even matter now. So we will just take Ugin, I believe. And we'll play a Moththus Changeling and pass the turn. Alright, there's the Pyroclasm. I guess we'll just regenerate target insect. Yeah. Alright, spin the wheel, win a prize. What do we win? Another Descendants Path, which goes to the bottom. Well, another Swarmyard's actually not the absolute worst, because now we can regenerate 2 things. Although, if they just crack their Oblivion Stone, we lose our Descendants Path anyway. Oddly enough, if they don't crack it and we hit one of our big creatures... Alright, so now they can crack the Descendants Path. Alright, spin the wheel, win a prize, what do we get? Polluted Delta to the bottom. Oh, and Bringer was the next card! Oh! Alright, alright, alright. Oh, alright, we'll pass the turn. Puts a counter on the Spellsky. Expedition Map can get the final Tron piece. They should be cracking that because, man, we are whiffing like crazy. Alright, we'll just pass the turn. If we could draw a Congregation at dawn. There's a Scrying, so they will be able to use that to start searching out colorless creatures. Another Oblivion Stone. Alright, we need to hit it this time. Come on, Emrakul. Skeletal Changeling. Not exactly what we wanted. Alright, they keep putting counters on their Oblivion Stones. Oh, we had 4 flips and we were so close, but we just never hit it. Alright, we gotta hit it. Come on, we gotta hit it. What does it reveal? A moth dust changeling. And a swarm. Well, we have all the Swarmyards. We were running so well and so poorly all at once, and now we die. No, we were so close. Alright, match 2 against the odds. Still trying to pull off this craziness. Can't keep that. Alright, that is sort of what we want. I guess we play our Moth Dust Changeling. Watery Grave, I guess? Alright, Watery Grave, Moth Dust Changeling. Scalding Tarn from our opponent. Play another one, Temple Garden tapped. We could also use a Swarmyard would be a great draw. Saves our creatures from like Electrolyze and crap like that. Oh, we get to attack with Moth Dust. Bolts one of them. And then we'll play Skeletal Changeling, pass the turn. Another bolt. Cavern? What is our opponent playing? Wizard? Just in case someone was going to counter your Snapcaster? Well, we'll get in with Moth Dust. Okay. Well, Cavern on Wizard threw me off, that's for sure. Well, we're probably going to lose to not drawing any lands anyway. Well, there's a land. Just get an Overgrown Tomb, I guess. Cast Descendant's Path. Probably gets Cryptic. Yep. Serum Visions. Opponent gets in for 1 with Deceiver Exarch. Alright, well, do they have another Cryptic? Is that what's happening? Alright, no Cryptic. So we'll just pass the turn, see what happens. Not expecting this to work out, though. Harvest. Okay, sure. Why not? Well, now we're hoping to resolve Skeletal Changeling. Alright, Skeletal Changeling. Swarmyard to try to protect it. Pass the turn. Alright, we might get a flip. We might. Or we might die to Deceiver Exarch. Opponent is going to bolt our face. Sure. Snapcaster bolt our face. Puts us down to 6. Alright, let's see. What does our opponent have? Well, I think we gotta block Snapcaster, unfortunately. And we will regenerate our Squirrel Skeleton. Oh, we might get a flip, or do they have another burn spell? Come on. Tell me you can't kill it. Oh, oh no! That's the... God... 1, 2, 3, 4... Like the 7th lightning bolt they've cast this game. And, well, we would have whiffed anyway. And, well, we're not well, we are technically dead. Yep. Oh! Alright, we get to play first. Think we got a mulligan. Oh my gosh! Oh, the triple Emrakul hand. Well, we'll sack this for a Watery Grave. Well, there's a Descendant's Path that we can't cast. And, well, we'll see. Maybe we can defend our creatures with our Swarmyard. Ship the turn. See if we get bolted. Serum Visions. That is not even close to a land. Well, we'll get in with our Changeling. Pass the turn. Scalding Tarn. So our opponent probably has Deceiver Exarch or Pestermite. Excellent. More Swarmyards. I don't even think we attack, but we'll play our Skeletal Changeling. Our opponent did not have a Deceiver Exarch or Splinter Twin. Well, if we draw a green source, or which is any fetch land, we might kind of be getting there. Opponent's discarding to hand size. So they are stuck on lands. We get a Thoughtseize. Well, I guess we might as well, no. We don't need to fire that off yet. We'll just attack with both. We'd like to use the Thoughtseize on the turn we're playing Descendant's Path. That would be ideal. Well, now we might have to Thought Seize just to make sure we don't lose. Opponent cast Remand. Alright, let's untap Blood Crypt, Thought Seize again. Oh my lord. Bolt, Harvest Pyre, Electrolyze, Pestermite, Twin, Click. Well, I guess we just take Twin and just use our Swarmyards to defend our creatures. They're going to start to be able to click us, though. So we're really hoping for a fetch land to get our Descendant's Path down. We have learned that our opponent does not have any counters, and they no longer have the combo. And they actually can't block our creatures very well. Well, unless they drew a counter right there, I guess we search out a Temple Garden and play our Descendant's Path. They really did! Well, Snapcaster is essentially a counterspell. Lets them remand. Keeps our Descendant's Path off the battlefield. Yep. Alright. Pass the turn. Alright, we're just going to block here and regenerate. Thanks to our Swarmyards. Oh my gosh, they are running so well. Because now they get to Electrolyze too. We saw their hand and we knew the coast was clear and they literally drew... Oh, that's an odd choice. Oh, they're going to untap and bolt. Oh man, they are drawing it all. Well, we get to resolve a Descendant's Path. Not that it matters now. Oh man. And to be fair, they had a lot of outs, but drawing, after the Thought Seize, drawing Counterspell into... Yep, alright. That does it. Alright, match 3 against odds, 5-color, Swarmyard, Changelings, etc. Looks like red. Mono red burn. Alright, well we are searching out a blue-white land, I think. Search out our Hallowed Fountain, then we play Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, I think Hallowed Fountain is right. It's actually kind of tricky fetching, but we wanted it for our Congregation at Dawn. So I think we just got to play tap land, no. Pass the turn. Next turn we can play Changeling and leave up Swarmyard for regeneration. Then we can play Descendant's Path, and we just got to hope we live long enough. And if we draw the right land, we can another green source. We can also Congregate at Dawn, and then we have the combo. We'll see. What does our opponent have? Eidolon? Yep, there's Eidolon. Idyllic Tutor doesn't do much. Alright, we got to take 2 to play our Changeling. Yep. Play our Swarmyard for regeneration. Pass the turn. Our opponent's paying like Naya Burn. Alright, takes 2 for the Swift Spear. I don't think we can block. Probably get bolted and just destroyed. Tarka's Command, what is this, standard? Alright, we're down to 3. And, well, I mean, we'll play it out, but I think we're dead. I guess should have went with block regenerate there. Actually, now we're definitely dead. And I showed him our Descendant's Path. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're on the play. Game 2, match 3 against odds. Well, this is about like last time. We will try it again. Looks like our opponent has it. Oh, they got Goblin Guide. Yeah, we'll just let it go, see what's on top. Moth Dust Changeling. Alright, I guess we'll... we don't really need to draw that, actually. We'll sack. Draw a Flooded Strand. I guess we're just going to go on exactly the same plan as last time and hope that maybe it is good enough. Next turn we play Changeling plus Swarmyard, then Descendant's Path, and see what happens. Another Goblin Guide. And a Swift Spear. Oh my lord. Goblin Guide gives us a land. Goblin Guide reveals Skeletal Changeling. We'll sack. Get a Watery Grave. Play our Changeling. Play Swarmyard. Pass the turn. We get a Polluted Delta. Another Skeletal Changeling. Well, I guess we gotta block and regenerate. Eidolon. Well, now I think we're dead, right? Play that, go to 6, take 6, and die. Yep. Alright, match 4. Yeah, we can't keep this. That's like a mold of 4 already. This we will keep, I guess. Although it's not good. Birds of Paradise. Alright, maybe this is the matchup. Well, there's Congregation at dawn. Polluted Delta, ship the turn. Utopia Sprawl. Oh, this is Mono Green Devotion. Alright, let's crack this. Guess we just get Breeding Pool. Ship the turn. Well, another Changeling. Does it really benefit us to cast it right now? Probably not. We'll just pass the turn again. Garuk. Untaps the lands. Primeval Titan. Fair enough. So, our opponent has a pretty good draw. I don't know if much was beating that draw. Definitely not us. Yeah, I guess we keep going, but I'm not sure there's any chance we win. Actually, there is no chance. I probably should have just scooped. Opponent's just got the nuts. And Genesis Wave? Yep, alright. Sure. Alright, we're on the play. What do we get? Well, that's kind of a hand. No disruption, no thought seizes. If our opponent just has the nuts, we're still in trouble. We might get to fire off Descendant's Path this game. Arbor Elf. Crack our Delta. Get a Breeding Pool. Just play Swarmyard here into our Changeling. Pass the turn. Well, we are going to block. That is fine with me. Place another Arbor Elf. Well, I guess we Hallowed Fountain into Idyllic Tutor to get a Descendant's Path. Ship the turn. Next time if we draw our 1-drop, we can play both. If we don't... Oh my goodness. Alright, our opponent is sort of getting there, I guess. Ooh, Congregate. Well, we might be doing it. We actually even have the mana to cast it? This might be the time. We get to play our Descendant's Path, play a tap land, pass the turn. Next turn we play double Changelings. If they play an Acidic Slime, I'm going to cry. Alright, Wistful Selkie. Bad but not deadly yet. We might be doing it. We'll see what they have next turn. Okay, reveals. Changeling goes to bottom. Windswept Heath. That's not bad, because now we actually can even leave up regeneration. So we will get a Overgrown Tomb, untapped. So we get to play Skeletal Changeling, play Amoeba Changeling, and pass the turn. Now we're going to need an upkeep stop, because we are going to... I think we're going to do it, unless they can like really go off right here. I think we're going to hit the Emrakul. Wistful Selkie. What do they have? Another Nykthos in their hand? Untap 2 lands. Oh my gosh, no! My lord! And now we lose. Oh, we had it on our upkeep. We had the Emrakul. But Karn? Seriously? Alright, match 5 against the odds. We're on the play. We'll try it. We need a land. We have 2 Emrakuls in our hand, which isn't great. But we get to start off on a Changeling. Pass the turn. That is land. Alright. Well, we can be cavalier with our life total. Get a breeding pool. Play another Changeling. Well, we might get a flip. Whether or not this actually helps us remains to be seen. And how long we live is also up in the air. Glistener Elf is a threatening start. For breeding pool, untapped. Distortion Strike, sure. So are we just going to die next turn? Might have Old Krosa, of course. So it looks like we might just be dead on turn 3 anyway. We've been getting killed on turn 3 quite a bit in these videos. An absurd amount of the time, actually. Oh, and, well, on turn 2, I see. So we're dead. Well, that was fun. Everyone we play against gets a nut draw, except us. Oh boy. Well, we might be able to turn this into a control match. We might be nowhere near dying either. So we're going to sack this for, so we have white, blue, green, blue. I guess we need an overgrown tomb first. So we'll Thoughtseize, taking Glistener Elf. So our opponent does have an Inkmoth, which is worth being aware of. So they do have a creature. Probe. Congregate might be good eventually, but we'll just Thoughtseize again. And I guess we just take Vines, and then we'll play Breeding Pool, pass the turn. Vines is scarier than Might of Old Krosa. Technically, through either one of the other 2 spells, Nameless Inversion can kill the creature. Spellskite. Okay. Come on, draw something. Or Breeding Pool. Alright. Untap land, pass the turn. And Congregate doesn't even do much. Like, I don't even think it's worth casting. We know our opponent has 2 pump spells. They're probably going to cast 1 right here. Nope. Alright. See if we can draw something before we die. Take 1 poison. Oh my goodness, more lands. We are not getting there. Are we ever going to put this together? Starting to have doubts. Oh my lord. White, black, green. White, black, green, yeah. Well, in theory, we can crack this for a... No, we can't even. I don't know. I think we're just going to die. We are just not drawing anything. And we can't even cast our Bringer, which would have been an out, because that fetch couldn't fetch for a red land. Yeah, I think we're done. They can hit us for 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can hit us for 8 poison next turn, so that does it. Oh my lord. Alright, match 6, I think, of Against the Odds. Wombo combo with Swarmyard and Descendant's Path. Well, I have no idea if this will work. In theory, we can cast a Bringer of the Black Dawn on turn 5. See what we're up against. Something with blue mana. So we can use this to get a Hallowed Fountain. Emrakul. Okay. Not something we really want to draw. Player Skeletal Changeling. Pass the turn. Blue-green. I have no idea what we're up against. But maybe this is our time. Maybe we will finally pull off the combo. Renowned Weaponsmith. Okay. Hey, at this point, after getting crushed for so many matches in a row, I will settle for pulling off a win against the Renowned Weaponsmith deck. If our opponent searches for a Heart Pierce Bow, Oh my god. What's happening? What's happening to me? Oh, I think I'm punch drunk from all these beatings we've taken with this deck. Oh, well, I told you it was going to be against the odds this week, and we are certainly against the odds. But if our opponent... We might be able to just play Bringer of the Black Dawn and sturge up our combo. Oh, man. That's not how I drew it up, but hey. I will take whatever I can get at this point. Playing against someone that has never heard of Modern before? Fine. No worries. Well, we will play another Skeletal Changeling. Play Watery Graved, tapped, and pass the turn. I'll watch our opponent actually have a counter spell for our Bringer of the Black Dawn. I'm kind of hoping they tap out right here. Better than the Renowned Weaponsmith deck. That should be the title of this week. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, this is like a limited deck? Alright, we're doing it. White, green, blue, black, red. Alternate casting cost for Bringer. We're gonna do it, and then we got the Descendant's Path. This is the time. It took us running into Renowned Weaponsmith and double Whisper of the Wilds, but hey, a win's a win. And we are gonna see what it's like to flip some stuff off Descendant's Path. And now watch this somehow go horribly wrong. What's the like 5-mana counter spell? It's in Khan's block. Watch that happen to us. And we are about to do it, hopefully. Watch our opponent scoop. Oh. A morph? This is like Khan's block constructed. Another morph? Oh my goodness. Ice Feather Avian? Yeah, that... Watch us lose! Watch us lose! Oh my god. Please, no. White, green, blue, black, red. Replay it. That did slow us down an entire turn. Windswept Teeth, pass the turn. We don't even have our Swarmyard. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, opponent. Peel from... That's not even in Khan's block. Judge. Alright, crack this Windswept Teeth. Get another green source, I think. So, Breeding Pool. Now this time, we're going to change things up. We're going to play our Descendant's Path. Play our... Try to do it the old-fashioned way. Maybe instead of using Bringer, since our opponent keeps bouncing it, and apparently we'll just never be able to do that, maybe we'll just get the natural flip off Descendant's Path. Have a just knock the top of our deck. Hope it's an Emrakul. It would be better that way anyway. Not that I'm above getting it off a Bringer and the tutor ability. That's why Bringer's in the deck. But uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, probably the Avian again. All right, all right. Spin the wheel, win a prize. Well, what do we get? Breeding Pool to the bottom. Oh, yes, yes, we did it. We did it. Oh, we're not even casting Bringer. Unless our opponent has a counter, we got it. Congregation at Dawn. Oh, this is going to be so sweet. Yes, yes, yes. It took us running into the Pauper Khan's block deck in the modern cubes, but we are doing it. We are so doing it. Oh man. Oh, thank you, opponent, for deciding to join the modern queue with this deck. I was afraid I was gonna blow through all my Moto collection trying to make this work. Alright, no counters, no counters. White, green, green. No counters. Oh, we did it! We did it! Alright, so Progenitus, Emrakul, Bringer of the Black Dawn. So, Bringer, Emrakul, Progenitus. Let's just take Progenitus. Here it is! We did it! Descendant's Path reveals Progenitus. Oh, yes, I think we'd cast that. Ha ha! 6 matches! It took 6 matches, but we got there. Progenitus. Oh yeah, and I didn't even do it right because now we draw our Emrakul. Blue, black, red. No, I'm tapping this wrong. We're gonna replay our bringer. White, green, blue, black, red. Replay our bringer. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. We flipped it. Oh. Oh, they couldn't, we had enough mana that they couldn't mana leak. So they did have mana leak, but you know you're not going to bounce that Progenitus. Everything means everything, including Ice Feather Avian, which is somehow in the modern queues. Yes, yes, show our changeling what's up. Oh man, I'm so happy because after getting turn 3'd multiple times, I was worried that we would never pull it off, but we did. We flip a Progenitus. I mean, we could have taken Emrakul, but then he would have bounced it with Ice Feather Avian, so that's why we got the one Progenitus in the deck. Have all our bases covered just in case we run into an Ice Feather Avian that can deal with our Emrakul. Seriously, that's as I was building the deck. I said, I bet we're going to run into Ice Feather Avian. So instead of just going for Emrakul, we're going to include one Progenitus. And I was right, I'm telling you. Quite the feat of deck building. Oh, God. Alright, so we get Descendant's Path. Now we get to flip our bringer. And then next turn, we get to hit our opponent down to 1 with Progenitus, which, protection from everything, still means everything. It'd be funny if it was protection for everything except Renowned Weaponsmith. Yes! Yes, you will never let me have a bringer, I get it. I still don't think our opponent can beat this Progenitus, though. Seems unlikely. So white, green, red, black, and blue recast our bringer for the 5th time this game or something ridiculous. Pass the turn. If he doesn't bounce our bringer, that's the whole idea of the bringer. If the bringer's on the battlefield, stack it so we search first, put our Emrakul on top of our deck. Nope. Harbinger of Tides is still part of everything. Just keeps trying. Oh, are we gonna actually have a bringer for a turn? Uh-oh. Oh, there's the morph. Yes, bounce my bringer, I get it. Not bouncing. Oh, alright, so we stack it, so bringer first. We're doing it. Now you can bounce it, that's fine, but it's too late. Oh man. Yes, bounce it. Alright, we pay 2 life. Search for an Emrakul, put it on top of our library. Descendant's Path. Da 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 da! Emrakul! Oh, and it is actually cast, so we get to take our extra turn too. Oh Lord, 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 Lord. I think we're just gonna kill him though, mercifully. That's the sweet synergy with Descendant's Path. You actually get to take an extra turn. Oh. Yes! 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 We did it. And we actually get to do it again. Oh, alright. One more game against our cons block constructed opponent. Whew! This is the nuts. We're one land away from having the absolute nut draw. This is the hand that might be able to beat anyone. Or at least our opponent's deck. And there's the land. Alright. So, wait. Oh, we don't have... Yeah, we do. We gotta get blue-green. We gotta get breeding pool. Yes. Cast our Moth-Dust Changeling. We just got the what, turn 4 hand. Hopefully. Emrakul. Alright, tap land. Tack, go. We're gonna do it twice in a row. Oh man, if this deck was in Cons Block Constructed, and if Cons Block Constructed was an actual format, it would be broken. Broken, I tells you. I bet our opponent's gonna bounce our Changeling. That's fine. So we'll just get another breeding pool, I think. Yeah, get the second breeding pool. Play our Descendant's Path. That's got to be the Ice Feather Haven, whatever that was. That bounced our bringer about 1,000,000 times last game. Oh, there are rares. Judge has non-cons block cards and a rare. Well, we got to put an upkeep stop because Emrakul time. We did it. White, green, green. Congregation at dawn. Da 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 da. We got the turn 4 kill. So we get Progenitus, Emrakul, and Bringer of the Black Dawn. Put Progenitus last, then Bringer, then Emrakul. So reveals Emrakul, cast. Yes, this is what I envisioned when I built the deck. Take an extra turn. This is the chain I was envisioning. So we get an Emrakul. Can't be countered. Then we just draw the Bringer, ship the turn. We get to take an extra one. This time, we reveal the Progenitus. Yes! Yes, yes! Alright, and now we attack with Emrakul. Opponent has to sack everything. See, that draw could work against another deck, like a not cons block constructed deck. That's the nut draw. We finally did it. So yes, it took us playing a bad deck against a, not bad, a, yeah, I guess bad. I try not to offend people's decks on videos, but not a modern deck, let's put it that way. But we got there, and we did the sweetness. Yes! Okay. Alright. So what did we learn? First off, we learned that this combo is not very consistent. Swarmyard is sweet, but it's not very well positioned in Modern because its creature types are pretty lacking in Modern. We needed to play against a cons block constructed deck to pull it off. Although, to be fair, I think if we had kept going at it and just kept grinding matches, sooner or later it would have happened against a tier 1 deck. Like, it is powerful. Descendant's Path and Emrakul is actually pretty sweet. Like, being able to get you actually cast the card, so getting to take the extra turn is pretty sweet. Bringer of the Black Dawn, maybe better in theory than it ended up being in practice. Changelings are also sweet. I don't know if they really have enough gumption to be an actual tribe. They are very underpowered for what they do. Like, the best of them have a power and toughness to converted mana cost ratio that's equivalent to like a common. So we're playing a bunch of commons that are just not very effective. With Changelings, I never felt like there was any realistic chance that we could just like beat down and win the game because all of our creatures were 1/1s. So I think that's why the combo path was the correct way to go. But Anyway, we did it. That's what counts. Swarmyard, Combo, Descendant's Path, Changelings, Emrakul. Anyway, I hope it was entertaining. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to vote for next week's deck, and I will talk to you soon.